so much. Anyways, welcome into episode 2 of the Sofa Honeys podcast, where there's all sofa and no honeys. My name is Chase E. the Goose Goosen. I'll be your host and commentator alongside with Scotty, Big Body Biscotti Jennings, bringing a throwback in there. Obviously, we have Sawyer, who never casts his line, Fisher. And then, of course, my son, Joe.
Oh. Big shout out, Joe.
Anyways, welcome in. So, it's a very special day because we have our first honey on the couch, as you can see here with our first camera. Isn't that exciting, guys? Isn't that exciting? It's so very exciting. We're so happy to have you here, and we would love it if you would now get up and leave.
It's been a
keep
pleasure.
in mind.
Thank you so much. Hey, respectfully, it was great having you. Anyway, so as you know, we got the cameras. We got the boys on this camera. We got myself and Joe on this camera. And
so funny,
speaking of Joe, I have some very kind words in order to introduce this man on his...
Your mic is just slowly falling away.
It just keeps falling away on his newest segment. And so, without further ado, and now, it is time for the most homoerotic segment in all of podcasterdom.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to lend your ear to Joe's thoughts. Joe, take it away.
Wow. Thank you for the floor. Thank you for the floor. So this is something that's been bugging me a little bit recently because dating a girl who is kind of in astrology, it's kind of like, I always like, that's dumb.
I hate it here.
I hate it. I hate it here. I hate hearing about it.
Hot take.
Okay, I'm taking a hot take.
This is
okay,
really hot.
but the
Support
more
you.
I think about it, guys,
no.
is astrology any more dumb or stupid or irrelevant than any other mainstream religion? When
Yes.
you really think about it,
Yes.
how is it more dumb though? Because if you're going to tell me that Sky Daddy says I can't eat shrimp, and this girl
Yo.
can't
it's not shrimp, though.
have some kind of personality traits from the stars in the sky, I don't see how one's dumber than the other.
Okay. Thoughts?
I want to kill myself thinking about that.
Does the Sky Daddy tell you not to eat shrimp?
Where is
Okay,
the
does.
Sky Daddy?
It does.
Yeah,
Bottom
Sky
feeders.
Daddy? What are
Yes. Or like there's like hooved feet is like a thing. That's why like I know in like Jewish religion like you can't have like pork or like I forget which it is.
No, it's not hooved feet. It's because pork has
It's
You're
because it's an
wrong.
unclean
Stuff that
animal.
gives you
You're wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
where's the
unclean
second?
animal.
You're wrong segment. I'm sorry, you're
No,
wrong.
Yes,
but
you're
that's
wrong.
part of the part of the reason is because it gives you like bad bacteria. And
But
stuff
it's
like pork
also
does.
because of the shape of the hooves in their feet. That's in
Interesting.
the Bible.
Yes. It is. We have our honey is backing up the shapes of the
I
hooves
did
of the
not
feet.
know our honey was still involved.
Well,
I think we have to fact check it without the honey.
I trust what she says
Anyways,
about
I want
it.
your thoughts.
She's a minister.
You hate it
Just
here,
kidding,
Scotty.
honey
What
chat.
do you think?
Yeah, Scott.
Do you think astrology is actually more dumb than the other religions?
This is actually a good question, if I'm being honest with you.
No.
No?
No.
What? No what?
No, wait.
He's like, no.
I think it's more dumb than other religions.
But why?
Listen,
I have an actual reason.
No,
Would you like me to answer?
Yes, I'd love this.
Because
This has been bugging
okay,
me.
so astrology, and to my knowledge, right, it doesn't have like rule sets to live by from like an entity that is an actual like god character, right? It's just about how the stars are aligned in the sky, right? They're not actual beings telling you anything, correct? Okay. Also, so there's no like rules. That are
there
actually
is no
applied
like
to it.
moral
But
guiding
at the same time,
compasses.
it has nothing to do. All it has to do with you as a person and your personality, and it puts everyone born in a specific time period, regardless of upbringing, in a specific box. And it's not like it's rules. It's like trying to tell you how you should be as a person, not trying to lead you into how you can improve as a person.
From
make
what
sense?
I've seen recently of hearing about it more is like it's like if you're like struggling for a certain amount of time, there can be like astrological reasons for it,
Sure,
or whatever.
that's right, we talked about
when
that
you hear like your minivans and Gatorade or whatever, like you, there's a reason,
Yeah.
like for these certain things. So I will say that there's no like moral guiding compass, which is something that it definitely lacks.
Right.
But does it need to have that to be less like what's the word? Like realistic. Like like can you disprove it any more than anything else?
Well, yeah, and I think my point is that like there's no morality associated with it, obviously, but like there's also there's no purpose for life associated with it. It's telling you how you live your life, not like how you should live your life. It's just like you said, it just puts you in a box,
or even like how to make your life or the people around your's life better at all.
Yeah, it's just personality characteristics.
It's like Enneagram, but worse.
But like, can it be disproven more so than anything else?
No.
I mean, no, you can't disprove any. I mean, you can disprove things, but like, there's only so many things you can actually disprove.
There's
You're basing things off of astrology.
There's no more way to prove that the stars aren't actually changing something than God is changing.
So,
yes.
It's more dumb because there's no moral compass or guiding influence for it. So, like, what's the point?
Here's my point. If people aren't trying to disprove it because they already find it dumb. People try to disprove religion, science, like all that.
Yeah, but you could argue that because religion has so much power, it's more like you should be trying to disprove it more.
Well, and people do
because
like that.
Plus, it's just somebody giving you rules, and why would anybody want to live that way? That's ridiculous.
I just feel
it's
like
so silly, Bill. Why would you do that?
People use it as like an excuse to like that's so a Pisces thing. Like, of course you said that.
Yes,
Yes.
it's a huge
I
excuse.
get it at
then.
least on a weekly
Oh my
basis.
gosh,
sorry,
I
I'm
hate
a
that.
Virgo.
And I'm not
That
standing
is
by
that is
that
the
at
worst.
all.
Like,
That is
you
I'm
the
could
not
worst.
say,
standing.
you could
Yes.
talk to someone and just give them a spiel for like 10 minutes straight, and at the very end of you telling them your story, they go, "Oh, what a Pisces thing."
Yeah.
That's
That-
very
I just-
heretic of you
yeah,
to say,
people just
actually.
Like, that's such a
So-
Cancer thing for you to do.
That's hilarious.
The Earth isn't the center of the universe. Very heretic thing of you to say. We might have to kill you for that.
That's no. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, you have a pope? Yeah, we're just gonna kill you.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead.
Yeah,
and...
no. We're not saying that religion is better. We're just saying that astrology is more dumb.
That's a very good point. And on that note,
Those
bail
were
out
some
of
great
here.
thoughts. Those
That
were
is
some
a-
great.
that is a
That was
great
that. I
question,
was
though.
not expecting that at all.
Yeah,
that was very
honestly,
thought provoking.
You were deep thinking.
I
this week.
enjoyed
Thank
that.
you.
That was
Joe,
good. Those were
we
some
love
deep
that.
thoughts. Deep thoughts. Shower thoughts. We had
Some
a
might say
shower
sofa
video.
thoughts, not shower thoughts. Anyways, we're going to move on to our first commercial break.
Oh, commercial break.
We
Here we
got
go,
our
guys.
WYRQOTD today.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Acronyms.
Our Would You Rather question of the day. Today we got, and keep in mind this is a commercial, so we keep it nice and short. So you answer one side or the other.
Yep.
No explanation.
Yep.
Our question today is: Would you rather drive a Model T or only use a landline for the rest of your life? Anybody can start off here.
I'm not gonna lie. That took me a second to remember what a Model T was. I'm gonna be upfront with all of you.
I'm gonna go ahead and say landline, dude.
Landline?
Like, because I could deal with not
we
talking.
don't
explanation.
explain. We're not explaining.
So we can't use cell phones.
You can't use a cell
Yeah,
like you can't carry around a cell phone.
But I can still get on my computer and get on Instagram and Facebook and do all that. I just can't carry a cell phone and call somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could deal with that.
So you're choosing landline?
I'm choosing landline. Dude, a Model T. It'd be okay.
That's enough time.
Yeah, landline.
All right.
Goosey, what do you want to
Based on what he was about to say, landline.
All right.
Landline.
Landline. All right, we love it.
Excellent. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome. And then I think after that, we're going on to our next segment, which is a
love
segment
segments.
that you have to spend at least 6 hours in the deep web searching to find.
Oh.
I can't.
That
confirm.
would be Sawyer's The Best Sports You've Never Heard of.
Welcome. Well done.
Thank you, Bills. So, Goose, if you would like to pull up our video here in just a second, but this one I'm extra excited for.
Okay.
It really just everything about it just absolutely wild to me.
Okay.
There's not a lot of rules to it,
I love it.
but go ahead and pull it up.
Okay,
It's,
so-
I also don't know.
It's on horses?
We've done this one time.
Buzkashi, I believe is what it's
That's
called.
what it's called?
Buzkashi?
Buzkashi. It's a
Dangerously
sport that's
close to another
played.
word.
There will be no audio unless I put it
That's
in
all
later.
right.
So
There'll be
go.
a sport. It's played in the Central Asia area, and what it is
What
they're
is he
carrying
carrying?
a goat carcass here.
Oh,
It's like basketball
Wait.
on horses with a goat
oh,
carcass.
we got the
I love
rewind.
Oh, we're watching a
We got
John
the
Boy video.
rewind.
Look at the drone. He's talking about the drone, I bet.
Yeah.
Maybe we can turn this up a little
So
bit.
in the commentary, he's talking about how they actually have a drone, which is like, okay, if we have enough money to support a drone in this sport, like why are we still using goat carcasses? Also, these people put their body on the line.
Dude, that looks
Wild.
so dangerous.
Look at just sends his body into this thing.
Wait.
Mind you, that has to be like a
How
full
many
cemented
people on
block
each
piece.
team?
I think there's like 5.
And they
Do
throw-
you have to dunk it?
I don't think you do, but they're so committed to
Where's
it.
the sport played at?
Central Asia.
This looks like Mongolia to me.
Yeah, look at these hats.
I know
These
that's
are
a
wild.
Mongolian hat if I've ever seen one.
So they like throw the carcass to each other back and forth, and then they have to.
So
throw
they have
it
to-
in this bowl.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of passing involved.
It appears you have to jump off of your horse in order to
Okay.
score.
No,
What I
but
wanna
later on
know-
they don't jump and they just try to throw it in.
Can you like jump off your horse?
Does that guy have a club?
And
Wait,
full
wait.
on like double sidekick the people off their
Probably.
horses?
I would
Is this-
imagine
it
that's
was
a
a
good
rope.
strat.
It was a
There's a
rope.
guy
Good
right around
defensive
this
strat.
area, and it looks like he's holding a club or something. Right here. What is he holding? You see that?
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you see that?
Maybe he's playing polo, you know?
It's a whip, maybe.
Oh, I see it.
It looks like a whip of some kind. Anyways,
Could be a whip.
that is quite the sport. I've only. This is a not a retaliate. This is a what's it?
A quick counterattack here?
A counterattack. There we go. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Yeah, he
wow.
literally jumps off his horse.
What is the point of? Oh,
And
look
he's
at
like,
the
yeah,
hype.
he's
look
so
at that
stoked.
Look at that
He's
hype.
so
He's
pumped.
so stoked.
Oh no, they didn't grab it. Oh no, he didn't grab it. Oh no, we're
I'm
all
so
Butterfingers
confused,
here.
but it's awesome. It's so chaotic.
Dude, it's like those things. I think I looked up
Look
like
how
how much
close
they
he is.
weigh too, and those things are like 50 pounds, like at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude,
love how they just
for a
send
second I
it
thought
and
that was
jump
the
off the
guy and
horse.
not the goat.
I love how the horse just stays there. It's like, okay, I'm waiting for you.
And for my
Doesn't
stupid,
just like take
Dude, oh
He just got
we're full on tackling each other with horses now. Like,
I kind
Dude,
of.
that horse just knows?
I wonder what the injury rate is for the sport.
it's got to see that
Oh,
guy
it's
just
gotta be
tosses
high.
it in. But
Oh,
see, that's what
bounces
you get.
out.
That's what you get for not sending your
That's
whole
why.
body.
That's
on
why.
it,
You,
you know?
that's why you got to
That
dunk.
guy's being dragged by his horse.
That
Yeah,
guy's a
rumor
little.
has it he's dead.
He was stuck. Oh my!
Oh, this is a brutal
Dude,
sport.
absolutely wild.
Okay,
You know
best
what they
part
should
about
do?
this sport is the absolute brutality.
I need
Yeah.
more information.
Worst part about the sport, the carcass. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I need more
We hate
information.
that.
We
here.
could
I
have
need-
just got something to substitute.
They need to play in the snow. That would make it so much better.
In the snow, I
Yeah.
think that's already dangerous enough.
No,
Imagine,
like
falling
make
on
it
ice.
more, way better,
Make it
I
more.
don't know about that, to be honest.
better.
more.
Make it
All right,
more, way
ladies and
better.
gentlemen, thank you for tuning
Excellent.
in
Thank
with
you.
my segment. Best
Thank you
Sports
so
You've Never
much.
Heard
That
of.
was incredible. That was incredible for you.
We're gonna do a quick transition here to another video that Scotty Big Body, Little Body, Sexy Body, and Chase the Goose Goosen themselves have provided for us.
That's
Another
right,
little
Bill.
commercial break for us.
This is a true commercial. Me and Scotty put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's
If
more
you
of just
didn't
like a
see the links,
package.
there was
It's
a
not
lot of
necessarily
links.
commercial. It's more of a package. But I hope that you enjoy it. Scotty, would you like to say anything about this before we start it?
No, I just want to watch the video, honestly.
All right, here we go.
Hello, yes, thank you so much. Welcome. It's your favorite host, Belle Depperley here, bringing you burgers.
Why not?
With my boy Scotty, and of course that Goose Gary. Now we have two burgers here specifically for you. We have a pepper jelly with spinach and goat cheese. I put a little bit of bacon on mine. And then we have another.
We have avocado, chipotle mayo, you have bacon, you have egg, and caramelized onions.
Of course. I think we're going to try that one first, or would you like to do the other one first?
Let's do the bacon one.
All right, the bacon first. We're going to give a brief review.
I like the caramelized onions.
A nice flavor to it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, well done on the burger cooking, Bill.
Yeah, Chase learned how to caramelize onions today.
That's exactly right, Bill. We're also drinking a Husky Tuscan Red, and it's quite sweet. It's very good. Shall we partake in the pepper jelly one next? Let's cleanse our palate. Now, before we go any further, this will be a weekly segment here, and every time we make burgers,
Why not?
well, why not exactly? So we're going to be making our own recipes, doing some things a little bit differently here. And this time we're going to try the goat cheese and pepper jelly with spinach. The sweetness of the jelly.
Oh,
Comes in with a little bit of a spice at the end. Very good indeed. The goat cheese, incredible. A little bacon on mine. I don't have as much spinach or any at all. How's your spinach
gotta
going?
get the greens in there.
Gotta get your green.
Yeah. Put it
I've been
up.
told that's the key to being not sick. As I'm just getting over
Vegetables.
sickness.
Vegetables.
Gary, what do you think?
Well, the
I like
amalgam
the
of the
goat cheese,
flavors, the way they
red
come
pepper
out.
jelly.
Excuse, Gary's talking.
Oh.
Let's just say my palate is preposterously pleased.
That's
He's
absolutely
so-
right,
he's so
Gary.
right.
You're so right, Gary. Well, that's going to conclude our time here at Burgers.
And why not?
We'll see you next time.
What was that language? I'm drunk. On burgers.
Why not?
Actually,
We laughed for at least 30 minutes about that.
What would you like to say about that, Joe?
I'll say that was great content. I got a good chuckle out of that.
That was good. You let us know when we're back live again.
No, we're live. We're live.
Oh, we're live.
I appreciate. So that was burgers.
And what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Why
cannot
not?
make this up.
Why not?
one line.
You need to let me know when you're gonna do that.
Has one line.
They only rehearsed 2 in the video, and he wasn't ready for the 3rd, as you can tell.
You need to let me know when you're gonna do that. I need like an eye signal.
Like a
Dude,
shin
you only
kick.
have- you only have 2 words. You gotta know.
It's not my fault you were cutting off. Gary
Why does
in
the
middle.
word "and" come into my mind when you say
Hey, let's
that?
give a
I
quick
don't know.
huge shout out to Gary the Goose.
Hey, Gary. Hey,
Should've
shout out
done
Gary.
without
Isn't-
Gary.
Don't you have Gary over there? Throw me Gary.
To be honest, where's Gary?
Thank you.
Toss me
Thank
Gary.
you so much.
At that goose, Gary.
So-
Follow me
All
on
right,
Instagram.
ladies and gentlemen, that was a phenomenal commercial break out of
job.
your boys. Big shout out to the boys. We're gonna do a little transition here to Chasey and what we know him as his pet peeves, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
We had a quick reference a few minutes earlier with me and my our honey. As I burped, she did not like the smell, even though I pushed it away. But as you might say, that might be her pet peeve if she were to share. But Chasey the Goose.
But this is my pet peeve, and I was
Yes.
going to open my book, but my book is no longer needed.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to go off of what you were a little bit. It's more of a sports one today. And I was watching the World Cup.
Oh,
Okay.
doesn't get better than
And
that.
I heard a line that triggered this pet peeve of mine. This pet peeve is sports fans in general. But it's not just being a sports fan. It's how little you, one, know about the game, or two, how much you think that the ref's involvement changes and alters the game itself. Because one of the things that's most annoying to me is when people are like, oh, well, if this call had been made, or if that call had been made, yada, 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 then the game would have been changed in some, in some ridiculous way. And so when I'm watching this World Cup game, it was actually the U.S. one, U.S.-Iran, they were complimenting the ref about how he had made some good calls that they messed up in the box, that he thought they got wrong, or they thought he got wrong, and then they watched the replay and they're like, oh, wow, he actually did get that right, which doesn't happen often. And so this guy, the commentator, makes a very good point. He goes, you know, Bill, in 90 minutes, the refs make far, far fewer mistakes than the players do.
Oh, amen.
And to me, it was just a brilliant way of, one, defending the ref, and two, just defending sports in general. Because it's like, as much as, yes, one play can change the course of a game, if the players would just not make so many mistakes all the time, then the game would be much more in their hands. Yet the fact that a lot of times it will lead up to the point where the ref has to make a play, and then he inevitably gets it wrong for whichever team you're rooting for, then you just blame him instead. But you should really just be blaming your players, Bill.
Can I share a quick story, because I love this?
I would love to.
Soccer's a big part of my life, as
is.
we know. Been around it a lot.
I
I've
know,
been in
yeah.
all situations. I've played, coached, and reffed. So I've seen it all. And as I was reffing one game, I think I was doing junior hires, and this kid, he went up and yelled at me because I made a bad call.
The nerve.
And you know what I told him? I told him, once you stop making mistakes, I'll stop making mistakes. So I said this to a junior high kid.
I love that.
And he did not talk to me the rest of the game.
That's brilliant. That's a great comeback for all you refs out there. I know you're watching this podcast. You really
all the
pay attention to this
There's
insightful
got to be a lot
commentary.
watching.
A lot, because we all know how many refs there are.
Oh, for sure.
Wow, that's very good for me.
It was my proudest moment as a ref.
I definitely see your point where you're coming from, but there is something to be said about critical moments in a game.
True.
Because there are, yes, the ref only interferes with the game so many times, or as many times as there are mistakes. But then there are other games, like in football, where they spotted the ball on a 4th down drive at, in the 2-minute warning, that can make or break a game. And if a ref makes a bad call, then the whole game ends.
Yeah.
But to your point, if the players had just not put themselves in that position in the first place.
Exactly.
But then that just kind of discredits the whole point of the state of the game is the state of the game.
Right.
All previous mistakes or non-mistakes shouldn't
True.
bear weight on the current mistake.
That's true.
I like
And
the
I'm
way you
not,
put that. Yeah.
I'm not trying to, say, and exonerate. I'm not trying to exonerate the refs for making bad calls. All I'm saying is that sports fans in general that will watch a game which has mistakes on both sides and then blame the ref specifically for the one play, even if it is in the heat of the play. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
three plays earlier, if the quarterback doesn't overthrow that man, it's a touchdown. You know, something, you know, stuff like that.
I see that because on Twitter you always see people be like, you'll never see somebody be like, oh, if only they played better, we would have won. It's almost always, the refs call.
Yes.
Like, every time there's a close game, it's always, if the ref had called this way.
You could have, like, you can point out something that happened in the first quarter that would have just changed the entire momentum of the game. You'd be up by 7 instead of 3 or 4, and then just like the play calling from then on out. And it's just like there's a ton of nuance in sports. It's not as much as the one play sucks. And we're getting better at it with, like, you know, replays and stuff.
I was gonna say, there's so much replays.
It's like,
now. Like,
especially soccer. But I'm not even just talking about soccer. I'm just talking about sports in general.
Mm-hmm.
Just like hop off the refs. That's such a hard job to do. None of you would want to or would be good at it at all.
It sucks being yelled at.
Just kind of the way it is. But that's just a pet peeve of mine when people blame the refs. But it's like, okay, maybe we should think about, you know, blaming our players and whatnot. You know, not just refs.
Way more mistakes.
We only give them participation trophies, so we can't blame them anymore.
That's a good point.
What's up with baseball refs?
Umps.
Blue. Same.
Wow,
I know a thing or two about baseball.
Well, I see a lot of things come up about like umps getting way too like power trippy in baseball. Is that a thing that's coming out more? Because I keep seeing that come up.
I don't know if it's more, but
it's definitely a thing. Though.
I think it's just more that people are willing to like post about it now, or not willing to, but it's just more popular to post about.
Do they have replays in baseball?
Yeah.
Like for like strikes and balls and stuff?
No, they don't have strikes and balls ones. They just have
I feel like
online.
Or like they're not going to get caught by the
if
camera.
you check,
So
they
can
can check swing.
Check swing, sure, I get that.
Or
It would be
like
nice
home
if
run balls.
It would be nice if you could challenge that every once in a while,
like
but then
foul
that would
balls.
just baseball's slow enough. We don't need to.
Imagine throwing red flags out there in baseball for a strike
God.
call. No, couldn't be.
I do like when people get thrown out.
My next thing about this then is why does it take so long to have reviews on replay? Like, why do we not just have one person that's just like if their foot's on the line or not? Like, why would we ever need in football to take a break and have the head ref go and look at it? Like, why is there not like
to build
the
the energy?
I think it's
to get
to
the
keep it
people
under the
going.
same
Easy
perspective.
answer, bro. Because they can squeeze 2 ads in there.
Yeah,
That's literally why they do it.
I think for
sure.
soccer,
It's just
it's a little bit more subjective to the ref too. For football, it's like, okay, your foot's on the line, we see it, whatever.
I'm talking about for stuff like that. If it's subjective, it's one thing.
For soccer,
if you need a conversation about it, it's one thing. But if it's like just and football's getting better at that now. It's like they don't always review it if it's a scoring play and it's not a score. They just call down there and they're like, sorry, it's not a touchdown.
Yeah,
it's getting better. Use technology, people.
Shout out technology.
Use the technology. Okay. Anyways, that was my pet peeve for this week.
All right, ladies and
Pretty
gentlemen, for our next commercial break, we're coming at you with our OUP, our overrated, underrated, or properly rated.
Ooh, okay.
Today, once again, we answers only, no commentary.
Yeah.
Due to the times, how do we feel about Thanksgiving turkey?
overrated.
We got one overrated.
I think it's underrated because everybody says it's not good, and people are getting much better at cooking turkeys. I heard this year Traegers were a big thing.
Yeah, Traegers.
My entire office was talking about how good the turkey is because they've been cooking it in their Traegers this year.
Great.
And
I'm thinking underrated for similar reasons. I would have said overrated up until last year when I had an actually good turkey.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So
I think turkey in general isn't very underrated meat.
I would agree. I think it's kind
It's
of
just about how like most people just cooked it too much, man. It was too dry. You just can't have dry turkeys. What do I look like?
For the no explanation.
Yeah, so much for the no commentary. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
you can't help
Chase and the
yourself.
Goose Goose, why don't you introduce our next segment? I don't know who you have. Why don't you tell us?
All right. Well, it's a man that I've come to know over my 18 years of life.
You only lived for 18 years.
That's right. Of my 29 years of life, I've known this man for 18 years. And some people...
Give or take time.
Has it been 18 years?
Is that the point?
It has been 18 years. Why are you guys talking about me?
Something
Anyways,
somewhere in there.
Scotty has something to tell us about... What is it?
I thought that was just the intro. Scotty's got something to tell us.
It's my segment called.
Scotty...
Scotty Hot Toddy.
Hot Toddy. Yes. I was not prepared. I already introduced.
wrecked my
You were only supposed to introduce one segment per person. I wrote down a thing for Joe's. I'm sorry, I forgot about Scotty's. Okay, Scotty Too Hottie Bugatti Biscotti has a hot toddy. Has a hot toddy.
I have a hot toddy for you guys. Okay, so I want to start off my segment by asking a question. This has to do with New Year's resolutions. it's not the new year yet, but I
already know
want
what
to
you're
start
talking
talking about it now.
Oh, I can't imagine what you're about
I
to
hate
talk
where this
about.
is going on.
Okay,
I already know
so
what this is doing.
do you do any kind of New Year's
I'm out.
resolution?
I'm out.
Do you do resolutions?
Not really.
I don't.
No, I think they're a waste of time.
I think you're
Why?
Because one, if you have to like pick a specific time of year to do a resolution, chances are like you're not motivated for the whole year.
Or you're
Okay.
not serious enough about it to begin with.
Yeah.
Because if you were serious enough, you would just start the next day.
Yeah,
You're
or
that
you do it
serious.
in December,
That's a
do
great
it in
point.
November,
Yeah.
like do it any other time in the year.
If
Yeah.
I may play devil's advocate.
No.
Okay, let me give you guys some stats first.
All right.
Okay, here are the stats. Okay, listen. 45% of the population makes a New Year's resolution every year. Okay, 25.
I find that to be a low number.
Yeah. So the top 2 resolutions is health and fitness,
Sure,
and then
course.
to stop smoking. Those are the
Not
most
surprised.
popular 2.
Yeah.
So out of the 45%
my
of those
resolution
people
every
who
year.
make resolutions, 25% of those people last 1 week.
Yeah.
Okay, and then out of that 20 or of that 45, only 8% by the end of the year make the resolution. And I'm even willing to bet, hot take, that a very small percentage of that 8 actually maintains that
Like through the
New
next
Year's
year.
resolution. Yeah, like
Oh,
continues on.
there's no chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
I'm,
for sure.
Those numbers are kind of higher than I anticipated.
I
Like,
was
we're
going to
actually
say the
keeping
same
it.
thing. 8%, that's pretty high.
That's not terrible, but
That's
if you
really
think
not
like
bad.
8% of like 45 of the population, it's not still not a lot of people.
Hey, if you're in that 8%, shut
Hey,
up.
big
Shout out. So here's my hot take. First thing, instead of going like 0 to 100 and making super unrealistic
Real quick, whole squad. Top 5.
resolutions,
Bars.
why don't we just like start with a really small one, like realistic ones, like a bunch of little small ones to get to the big ones. So kind of like if you go grocery shopping when you're starving, what kind of mindset do you think you're in?
The worst mindset.
I need all the food.
You get everything that you don't need.
So it's kind of like when with New Year's resolutions. Usually when people make those, it's New Year's Eve. Like, you know what? Next year I'm doing this. Usually they're intoxicated with a bunch of friends, something like that. Everyone's inspired. Everyone's in a group. That's when people make New Year's resolutions. So it's kind of like the whole grocery shopping.
Okay,
Okay, right? You're just in that mindset.
I can go with this. Yes.
So and usually
Guy
when
says intoxicated, says he can go with it now.
that's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
Wait,
also-
what? I was tracking what he was saying. I was following along.
all right. So usually those resolutions are really, really far away resolutions. So instead of making a really far away one, why don't we make smaller ones?
Okay.
Like next week, or in 2 weeks, or in a
Yeah.
month from now.
I think
Like
that's just
smaller ones to get to the big one.
I think that's just smart. I don't.
This is a big one. I think what you're failing to realize is the dedication, patience, determination, and just habit building ability of the general public.
Yeah.
I think it's just,
That's
it's
why-
more. I think it's just more of a bad mental mindset.
I also think the reason that they shoot for such big goals is because when you think about a New Year's resolution, when you're thinking about a resolution it's a resolution for the new year. So it's like something I'm going to do next year.
Yeah.
So then it's becomes something, it's like it wouldn't be something next week, because it's easy if you say like, oh, my New Year's resolution is to not eat fast food next month. Well, that's not a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Why don't we just
So-
do
Which
resolutions then?
it kind of sets them up for failure, which kind of sucks.
So if we're talking about the 2 most popular topics or things that people choose, which is health and fitness,
Mm-hmm.
and then cigarettes, like if most people are failing that, and then like same thing with smoking, like am I just trying to stop smoking by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start working on that right now. Like why don't people just start that in December when you can kind of work on it, and then by January you can go from 50 to 100 instead of 0 to
You're just
100.
asking for baby steps. Because like if your resolution is to quit smoking, it shouldn't be I'm going to stop smoking on January 1st and never smoke again. It should be a plan to
why
wean
aren't people
off
smart enough?
by the end of the year.
Why aren't
Why are
people
people
smart?
smart enough?
Whoa.
That's a one for the
That's a
ages.
tough
Why
one.
are you not smart enough?
Hey, why
Morons.
What are you doing?
idiots?
Why do
of
people
you.
why do people make the same resolutions every single year to get healthy or fit or stop smoking?
So they can
and
tell
they don't
everybody.
figure it out.
So I can
I
turn to the
think there's
experts.
I don't even think
there's
it's a
hype
tell
behind
everybody.
it. Like people get hyped about it.
I think it's
And then they
literally
fail a
just
week
like
later, but-
it's like it's a new year and it's not a smartness thing. It's truly I want to do this, and this is a great reason to. And then once you just get back into the normality that is not December, it just completely falls off. You know what I mean? Like you have the drive, you have the power to and the mental capacity to do this, but you don't understand how hard that is to, carry on. And like your longevity just isn't there. That's what I think.
That's a good point. I like it.
Because December is a great month.
New Year's resolutions are dumb.
Yes.
Well, December's also like, we're talking November, December, end of the year. Like, you're eating so much food, so fitness goals are not ideal in that situation.
I know, but
Well,
why
that's not
aren't
the reason
you,
why
like-
to do it. It's because I ate so much now. I got to get fit.
Yeah. But we love that take. Honestly, not a
You're not
super
wrong.
hot
You're
take.
not
It's
wrong.
very
Not
true.
wrong. It's very
Yeah, our viewers are dumb.
guys. Not
our viewers. Our viewers are
everyone is
smart.
done.
Oh,
If you make a
sorry,
resolution,
everybody
Ours are
else
part of the
viewers.
8%.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of our
We only got
viewers-
8% viewers.
Not us, though. We're part of
8%.
the 55%
Only
that
part of
don't
the
even have New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
But anyways, ladies and gents, we're gonna transition to our draft here. We got our all things Christmas this week. That is our thing.
time.
I thought we agreed not to sing.
That's right.
Honestly,
we did agree that.
Hey, he got us there, dude.
Okay. Let's,
did.
I'm just
I like
keeping
the
you
5
honest.
lashings after the podcast is over.
Yeah.
You guys can.
I'm
work that
already
after.
your guys' slave when it comes to the podcast.
Or-
so
Hey,
I don't
we
need
have a
more
great
lashings.
opportunity again with our guest.
Yeah.
Carrie, pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
Great. Goose, you go first.
Wow,
He was 2?
I get to go first.
No, I just randomized it.
You savage. All right.
Look at me. I get to go first. And my first pick, because this is all things December/Christmas-ish, was more of it's what it
Yeah,
has
it's
to do
Christmas
with
vibey time. Yeah.
Shout out to the roll of the video I'm about to play of my house in my hall right now. My number one pick is going to be getting in that Christmas spirit and decorating.
Decorating. It's a good pick.
So it's, your thing is decorating.
My pick
Okay.
is
Like it.
decorating.
Disgusting.
Decorating.
Decorating.
All right, Goose, which way would you like to go?
We're gonna go Scotty.
Big
Cool.
body,
Let's
little body,
just-
sexy body.
Yeah, let's just go like this.
We'll go. Yeah, well, we have to flip it now.
I'm just gonna go with the obvious choice here. Top of my draft is Santa Claus.
I think it went a little early. I'm gonna be honest.
No, top.
I'm gonna go for what I thought was like the clear one. We're going Christmas Day. There's nothing more joyful than
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on now.
I'd put that in the overrated.
That's so general.
Wow, that is a hot take we can talk about
Overrated.
later.
That's just so general.
Well, once your family, like once you have your own family and then you have like kids and stuff, it kind of does.
But what about Christmas Day? I feel like you get more
Christmas Day.
specific. That's just so general. You basically
The
got
day
all
is
of my
so-
things on my list.
No, but there's
No.
and you're
specific
one.
things. There's traditions.
No, you can
No.
still say other things. That
All right,
happen
Joe,
on
we got
Christmas
2
Day.
picks for you, and then we sneak
He's just
back
talking
around.
about the
Going
day,
back here
like
to
the
me,
day.
I'm going to go ahead and say easy for me, bitches. This is a.
He did
Sorry,
not say
I
bitches.
said witches.
Oh my gosh!
Which
Oh.
is not
Witches.
not
What
to the
is it?
female. part.
I would say that this is a hard 50-50 split in the population for people from what I've seen, but eggnog.
Eggnog.
Wow.
That might be the
love
most
eggnog.
overrated thing I've ever heard.
That
you
Yeah,
is
say.
so
that is
high.
wild out of you.
That's cool.
That is.
I
that
have
is hot
taste
off
buds.
the
You guys
board.
don't. It's cool.
I'm gonna be honest. That's
Yeah,
another
but
bad
as your
pick.
I had a
first
great
pick,
Eggnog, yeah.
There's
as
a lot
my
better
first
picks at
pick.
first. I hope you bounce back
Listen,
with another great pick.
My
right
drink
now,
it
but-
modern is
Listen, you can
eggnog
decorate.
related.
Sure was, Bill.
You can decorate for the fall. You can decorate for the summer. I don't get eggnog until it's Christmas time. All right.
That's a
You
good
can't-
point,
you
but
can't
it's so
Christmas
bad. That's
decorate.
why.
You cannot decorate.
amazing.
We don't want it
Name
any
one
other time
other
of year.
season I could do that kind of decoration with. Don't say Halloween. I already thought of that.
Yeah. Well,
already
stop
thought
it.
of
Oh,
that.
except
Stop
that
it.
one
Stop
obvious
it.
one. Then
Stop
everyone's
it.
gonna
Stop
say-
it. I
Okay, moving
realized
on.
it
All
as
right,
I was
Joe.
asking.
Listen, cold weather. Okay, I'm a hot boy.
Cold weather,
I'm
all right.
I'm a hot, sweaty big
Yeah,
boy.
you're a hot boy.
You're a
Yes,
hot
I
boy.
am, and I
Turn
get.
your mic
I-
down.
It's getting weird. Let's move
Why
on.
am I wearing a jacket?
We
I don't
like
know.
hot boys.
That's a good point. Why are you
Eggnog
wearing
and cold
We
weather.
do?
What?
Catch me outside, just not without a sweater.
I like it. I like
Back
it.
to
That's,
you,
that's a
Sawyer.
good pick. All right, I'm going for. I think arguably could have gone first overall for me. I'm going Christmas music. It's
Overrated.
good.
I'm pissed about that.
Overrated.
It's so good of a pick. That's why you're pissed about it. It's an easy.
Oh,
pick.
now I
That's an
remember.
absolute steal in the
I'm
second
not gonna lie.
round.
I have none of my picks prepared, but I just remembered mine. Go.
Okay, next pick.
I have to have 2.
Christmas trees with ornaments on them.
Okay. Just
So
with
decorated
ornaments?
trees. Yeah,
basically
sure.
decorated trees. as
Decorated
family,
trees,
you know,
not
it's just
decorating. Not
You can
decorating
go and chop it
trees.
down if
Not
you
the
want.
verb of decorating.
Decorated.
You can go down
trees.
and chop it down in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not yours.
It comes with it. It's
think
No,
all
it does not
inclusive.
come with it.
I think
A
that comes
decorated
with it.
Christmas tree is different than cutting down a tree. Very different.
It comes with the
situation.
experience of the Christmas tree.
No, I disagree.
I'm
think
on-
the
I'm
very-
on-
I feel
I'm
like
on
if
board with
you
that.
get to claim Christmas Day,
Yeah,
you get
thank
to claim
you.
Christmas
Thank
Day as a
you.
vibe,
sorry.
though, bro.
I agree.
Christmas
I'm
Day as
sorry,
a vibe.
bro.
I agree.
No.
You can no.
The honey's spoken. This is why we have honeys, so that they can
All right, Goose.
Moderate.
they can moderate
All right,
our
let's keep
moderator.
this- All right,
Goose,
because
I
our
got one
moderator
picture.
is drunk with power currently.
I like the power.
Okay. My next pick
I'm right, by the way.
for Christmas time, I'm gonna pull out my basic white girl wide brimmed hat.
Oh, I love it. You're hotter
And
already.
I'm gonna say peppermint mochas.
Oh
freaking
my,
love
that's not where I thought you were
peppermint
going
mochas.
I had
with
one of
that.
those
I'm
this
picturing
morning.
you right now
Absolutely
with that.
love peppermint mochas.
I had one of those
Wow.
this
You
morning.
are a white
right
girl.
now, dude.
gosh.
I had a
You've
stomach
got
ache
tight
immediately.
jeans and Uggs right now. My head, you look real good.
One and done, huh?
Holding
Yeah.
that peppermint
Low
Like
key.
I was
That's
walking
hilarious.
out of Starbucks and I already had a stomach ache. I had one this morning. It tasted amazing. It tasted like Christmas in a
The
cup.
stomach ache is
It
part of the
does.
experience.
But
It really is.
it was not Christmas coming out.
I have not. I have not had one yet this year, and I'm pretty sad about it. And now I'm really gonna have to think about this next one.
What?
Oh, this is an easy one.
What?
This is
Speaking of which, I'm gonna make chai tea when we're done.
okay.
It wasn't Christmas coming out? Are we just going to move past that?
Yes, we
We're
are.
gonna glaze right over.
All
We
right,
don't
Goose,
have
pick your
time.
second.
Just like
You're supposed to be the moderator of our time.
I'm
Yeah,
shook. I'm
you
sorry,
goof.
boys. Goose, go. What are we waiting for?
Christmas tree light looking.
Dang it, that was gonna be my next
We're
one.
walking like Christmas tree
Yeah.
lane.
I like it. That's a really good
Candy
pick.
cane
Wasn't
lane.
on
By
my
the
radar.
way, all of us in this room at some point in the next couple of weeks are going to Candy Cane Lane.
Marianne,
Is the honey going to stick around for the whole thing, or is
messing
she going to be excused after the first 5 seconds?
No, she can come.
Shout out to the honey.
What were you saying about Marianne?
said she wanted to go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
She's going. We're all
Sweet.
going. Everyone
go.
in this
Scotty,
room. Everyone
you're
we
up.
know.
Back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn.
Also, there's going to be a party at our house.
Okay, my next
Everybody's
one is
invited.
Everyone's
it's very
invited.
specific, very specific here. Hot cocoa with the little marshmallows on top.
Hey,
With the
little are way
marshmallows.
better than big marshmallows. Let's just
Oh,
be
that's
Yeah,
little-
the big
the-
ones
that's
are
undisputed.
too
The little
much.
baby
too
ones
much.
where
That's
you
not
just like,
You know what I hate? When they sell you the hot cocoa packets with the marshmallows inside.
That's stupid.
I'm sorry, those are gross.
No.
Like
Yeah,
they
not
don't
it.
even get soft. They're
Not
so it's
They basically just dissipate instantly. Anyway.
It's-
It's like
yeah.
they're not
I
really
hate when they
it's a
dissipate.
sham.
spongy enough.
Hey, whipped cream on top or no?
Hell yeah.
Not with with the marshmallows.
I
in
think
it?
both. Why not both?
Oh wow.
I'm
a big
going
fan.
heavy.
I'm
whipping
going one or the
cream.
other, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going,
like one or the
I'm
other
going
as
full
well.
lactose.
Same.
What's next?
Wow.
R.I.P. Anyways, I'm going. We're going ugly sweater parties here.
That's good.
You stole my next one.
That's such a good pick for the third round.
All right, all right.
Joe, we got two
great.
back to back here.
I really got to think because I have no.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I love giving gifts.
Wow, that was mine.
Because it's like the act, the thought of it, you know, like especially if someone you care about, you're like, I want to get them a good gift,
so bad
and then
at
you
that.
wind up getting them a good gift.
Yeah.
So bad at
Like that's a great feeling. Other things. This isn't exactly like Christmas related per se, but it's only something you do during Christmas time a lot of, which is snowboarding.
Okay.
I
Oh,
love
I'm
me some
with you.
snowboarding.
You got to retweet that to me.
And I used to go all the time for
Retweet.
Christmas and New Year's with friends back in the day. So when I think Christmas, like snowboarding is like it's right there.
Okay.
We have a very fun situation planned for you viewers.
We do.
Hopefully, me, Scotty, and Chase will make it happen.
Yes. No,
Stay
it's
tuned.
not. We're gonna hopefully make it happen. It's going to happen.
I need to make sure that we're making it happen.
We've already paid. And by we,
That's
I
not
mean-
what I'm
anyways,
talking about. That's
anyways,
after
Sawyer,
Christmas.
go.
Anyways, moving on. My next pick here.
Oh my gosh! I
yeah,
forgot about that one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
it is
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
My next pick is same track as you, but we're going like when you open up a gift that you like didn't ask for and it just like hit, you know, like
the
just a
good
good
one.
surprise gift, you know.
Like when you're like, I didn't even think
Oh
of
my
this,
God.
and it
like,
was
wow,
I needed
like
this.
I needed this,
Yes.
you know?
Like socks.
like just not like socks.
If you,
What,
if
REI
you really
socks?
needed
REI
socks,
socks
though,
are decent.
REI wool. I knew I was gonna get you for that.
Anyway, Scotty, let's try to recover here.
Okay, I'm gonna go with family Christmas photos.
Oh,
That's a good
honestly,
one.
that
Or
could
the
have been
card,
left
no,
off
the
the
card
board.
that you like send out,
yeah.
and
Wow.
it's just chaos, like
Christmas
taking
cards.
it.
Oh, I have
Your
a
whole
friend.
family hates it,
I
but
have
you
a
like
friend.
send it
So
anyway.
yeah, the
Yeah,
actual
I've got a
card.
friend whose family does
with you.
those every year. They're so
Yeah.
great,
It
honestly.
it makes a lot of division in the family because no one wants to do it, but you have to send something out because if you don't, then your family looks bad.
Oh yeah, he was photoshopped in the last one.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay,
actually.
I would like to point out that my family has not done Christmas cards in like a decade.
Well, your
so
family doesn't
my
live in the
family
same
apparently
city still.
looks bad now, according to this guy.
Your
Yeah,
family doesn't
yeah.
look.
Here.
Your family
Done.
doesn't live in the
I can't-
same
Your family
place.
has
Done, then
I
now
said
I'm
right there.
family
Christmas cards
photo
disgusting.
taker.
Yes, disgusting.
Has it trash?
I'm a pre-
Don't even show your face.
Whoa,
in
this
the
got
public.
really real.
That's
Goose,
normally
please
what
vote.
happens.
Like,
My-
please pick before
Can't
this gets
believe
too
you. Are you
aggressive.
guys matching even? Not probably not.
We do have matching. We take photos. We just don't send out Christmas cards.
Oh,
But
lame.
we also don't live in the same country.
I just silenced a call from my mom. Can we?
Mom, mom.
Big shout out,
Yeah,
Goosey
it's-
Goose.
Okay, because I have two picks here, and I had two, and now I have one.
Interesting.
All right.
I'm going to go with Christmas meals.
Oh, I'm
Much
with you.
like Thanksgiving, it brings
They
the
hit.
whole family together. But my mother has
Christmas dinner.
this old potato casserole recipe that is just so good, and its special ingredient. Wait for it. Frosted Flakes, and it is so
Is that the
freaking
potato one?
good.
Wait, I think I had.
It's
Yeah,
a Mennonite
I had
thing.
It's like really
It's
cheesy.
so good. Cheesy potatoes with frosted flakes.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
It is the best potato
wild.
Yep.
you can have.
You
Like
don't
it's just better.
Bring me some like
forgot
It's
about
just
that one.
seconds.
Hey, shout out Mama
it's
Goose.
better.
Leftovers,
It's
I need
better. It's better than your mama's potatoes. Okay?
Better than your
Whoa,
mom.
he's up on top calling out other people's mamas.
That's
Non-viewers, mamas.
Non-viewers mamas.
It's
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
than
of
your
course.
mama's.
Our viewers'
I'm telling
mamas
you
are the
right
best.
now. It's one of the best.
Goose, you got another one here. What are we feeling?
Crap.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I mean, one of my favorite things to do of all time. Just cozying up to a fire. You know,
Some
just
good
being
fire
on a
vibes.
fire.
You can do that all year.
Maybe with a peppermint mocha.
Yeah, in summer? What?
But this is Christmas time. You're hanging out by the decorated tree with the decorations on the ceiling,
Oh.
with a peppermint mocha in your hand,
Oh wow.
sitting by
And
a
some knots of
cozy
peppermint
fire
coming out.
after you just opened your new PJs in your
Yeah.
gifts.
Your
All
new
I'm saying is that
REI Woo.
that's my top 5, baby.
We love it.
Okay.
It's
Average.
all down there.
All right.
You're average.
Let's see.
You take that back.
I take it back.
I'm gonna have to go with
I mean, you don't
the
have
Grinch
to.
movie.
Oh,
Specifically, that's a great one. Yeah,
I was going to go general, but
No
I
one
like
went
the pick
Christmas
out of you.
movies.
I
So now
also was gonna go general.
Now that you went specific,
Yeah,
I'm
you guys
bailing
in
on
your generalness is lame.
Lame, Mr. Anyways, I was gonna go Christmas movies because I feel like that's good, but I guess we're too general there.
Nope,
People
you gotta
get
do a
heated
different
about
topic
that.
now, sucker.
So I'm going Elf here. I would have picked Grinch, but I like Elf.
Elf is overplayed, overrated.
It is, but
it's not
just-
overrated.
it's so
Overplayed,
good.
it might be. Overused, maybe, but it's not overrated.
Is there a difference
What's
between
your favorite
overplayed and
line from
overused?
that movie?
Absolutely.
Favorite line?
Line.
I don't have a line. I don't memorize movie lines.
Oh, you're not calling me and Chase?
No, I guess not. I don't waste brain
Can't you see
space for
she's
pointless
sexy?
lines.
Right.
We're talking about Elf here. We're talking about Elf here.
Oh. Sorry, I went to
That was Pink Panther, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it sure was.
That's
Bill.
hilarious. Joe, please take it
Smiley.
away.
Oh, anyways,
Smiley's my favorite.
Don't
so
talk about
mine's
Pink
off
Panther,
the wall.
Spider-Man
Actually,
go
it's not what you're going to think of, and some of you might even say that's not in the Christmas spirit.
not
But
Christmas
I'm going to
spirit.
go ahead and say that it's the shared
Hanukkah.
misery and dread of the Christmas spirit in general, like having to deal with all of the craziness at the stores,
Oh,
Actually,
the
all the
chaos.
stress,
I like the chaos.
getting
Store.
so annoyed at how much Christmas music you hear. I feel like that shared misery kind of brings people together. Like
I
if
would
I
call
hear
it-
one
Not
more
bad.
Mariah Carey single, I'm gonna shoot myself.
I would call it chaos.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Christmas chaos.
You know, that sounds like a
Chaos.
lot of people that just want to suck the joy out of things.
You
That's
know
what it
what?
sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Kinda like a
just a bunch of
buzzkill,
fun,
some
a
might
bunch
say.
of fun suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Pushes the
sounds
mic
like.
away.
Fun sucker.
That's what it
It's like,
sounds
I
like.
have
to
to
me.
push this
Fun
mic
su-
away right
trust
now.
me,
You
trust me.
did.
I know how loud I am. Okay, I'm the one wearing that.
And when I said that some people might think that this was against the Christmas spirit, I was talking directly about Chase.
I love that. We love
look
the
at my
fun.
Winter Wonderland. Look at it again. It's winter and
Yeah,
it's
he got all
wonderful.
sentimental last night.
And it's a
You should-
wonderland.
I
I did get
participated-
sentimental. Hey, check out my Thursday reports at
have
Chase
him
at Chase
December,
Houston on
Chase.
Instagram.
Was that the last pick?
That
that was
was
last pick. Nice job, guys.
Beautiful. Way to be, boys.
obviously
With
I
minimal
won.
singing.
Obviously, I won.
Scotty's
Only,
very
only
excited
one
about the
breaking
minimal
song
singing.
there. That was
Yeah,
beautiful
thank
out
you
of
for
us.
not embarrassing me.
that was
That was
me.
really great. Embarrassing you?
Yeah.
Anyways. All
I
right. There's
do
the
embarrass
second one. Anyways, we have our 30-second hot takes to finish out the little sesh here. So
I went first last time. I'm going first again.
I don't
Okay.
even have one. I tried to think of one.
All right, all
whenever
right,
you
all
guys
right.
go then. When do
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go. I'm gonna go.
Ready?
My timer is rolling. All right, listen. So recently I was talking to someone about this. We're talking about wisdom teeth getting pulled out,
Okay.
and I realized I have a new irrational fear of like accidentally like just ruining whoever I'm with and just like cussing them out on accident, just like going off on them or exposing my whole entire life. And I feel like that's my new irrational fear in life, outside of having outlets
Okay.
plugged in. Anyways, that's all I have.
Okay, did anybody get that at all? What the hell does that have to do with wisdom teeth?
Getting your wisdom teeth taken
You're
out.
like being in that mind state, like you're gonna say something you don't mean, being all delusional.
But
after
you didn't
hello.
make any
I
reference
completely
to
got
like.
a sense of
Okay,
that.
I'm done then. I'm
Yes,
done.
yes.
I'm
Getting
done.
your wisdom
You didn't
teeth
make-
taken out.
You just said
Everybody
you just said-
assumes it's being
you
in that
said-
state of
no,
mind.
You said we were talking about wisdom teeth and like taking them out and stuff, and I just don't want to like cuss anybody out or anything like that. And
I
to me,
completely. It's because we're roomies.
Okay.
And that's Chase's 30 seconds right there. So I'm
Yeah, you're out of time, Chase.
Listen,
No.
everybody always says that like when you dream, it has meanings, and I just feel like that's kind of a load of crap. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, your dreams are just your neurons firing off about random things that you perceive throughout the day. They don't actually mean.
Okay, but I
It's
have
30 seconds. Let him go.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I have dreams about certain people and then end up seeing them within a day or within the week, 100 at least
sounds
times.
Pure coincidence, 100%. You're
I don't
wrong.
think so.
I'm
Like,
sorry, your
people
neurons are just firing.
people
We're
I
just a
haven't seen
mass
in
of
10
electricity
plus years.
just going on impulses all night long.
That's
There's no
coincidental.
meaning.
I think that's
That's
coincidental.
very coincidental. I don't think that there's any like prophesic.
Okay, what if it's
meaning
someone
to
I haven't
that.
seen in 10 years?
I don't
That one
care, it's
dream
still
I had,
wrong.
That one time, that meant something.
All right, anyways, so
Okay, my hot take. I say we do
30
no
second
more
take,
gifts.
30 second take.
No more gifts in Christmas. Just because it adds so much chaos to December. I want to be able to enjoy all the other things that happen in December, like family and friends and Christmas lights and hot
gifts.
cocoa.
Got you.
But the presents make everything chaotic. I think that we should surprise people during the year with gifts. Surprises are better
Got you. No
than
Christmas
an
gifts for Scotty Hurd.
I
obligatory
don't like gifts
gift
anyways, so
No gifts for Scotty Hurd.
in Christmas.
Might be,
Gotcha.
might be
I'm
the
not getting you a gift.
Yeah.
worst hottest take ever.
getting
And
cold.
you're not getting gifts from any of us.
Okay,
man.
now give me my 30 seconds, my actual 30
Great.
seconds.
Time
That's
is
what I think.
rolling.
That's what I think.
Okay, this is for
Fine,
all
that's
of
what I
us. This is for all of us. Everybody has to say or attempt to say this phrase. Benedict Cumberbatch broke a delicate luggage rack.
Benedict
Benedict Cumberbatch broke a delicate
One at a time.
luggage
One at a
rack.
time. Sawyer.
Say it again, please.
I'll say it slow. Benedict Cumberbatch broke a delicate luggage rack.
Benedict Cumberbatch broke a luggage rack.
A
I don't
delicate
know.
luggage
Delicate.
rack.
Okay.
Okay, I don't even.
Okay,
I
Scott,
can't
go.
remember it.
Scott.
Benedict Cumberbatch broke a delicate luggage rack.
Okay, now say it faster.
I can't remember.
Benedict
it to say it fast
Cumberbatch broke a
enough.
delicate luggage rack.
Benedict
Time
Cumberbatch.
up!
I love making people say that. It's
I hate that.
Nato Troppers, if you're out there, don't forget about Lubberlax. All right. I think that does it.
What's a rubber lamp?
Hey, shout out to the collective.
Shout out to Collective.
Who's that?
Like it.
This episode was powered by the Collective. Nato Troppers?
No, the collective.
I don't think that's the point. Oh, don't talk. Don't ask.
Oh, my bad.
Don't tell. Thank you so much for watching. It was great
Anyways.
bringing you this. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll be back next week. When
To
we
wish you
record
another
this.
Merry
Are we
Christmas.
at next week? Are you sure?
Have a great day.
Have a happy week.
My wife.
See you next
Have a
Wednesday
happy
or the Wednesday after that,
mid-December.
or